Self-esteem and identity are not the same thing. I write about that in my book. They each get their own chapter. Your self-esteem is based on and formed by your experiences and input that you receive over your lifetime from the time you're born. Your identity, on the other hand, was formed before you ever drew a breath, before your mother ever even conceived you. Your identity was determined by the Almighty God that we worshiped and sang about this morning. Let's look at what Psalm 139 says, and I'm using the Berean Standard Bible for this version. For you formed my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. Your inmost being, by the way, is your soul and your spirit. That's the part of you that is eternal. And then it says, you knit me together. That's your body in my mother's womb. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. And then the first part of verse 16 says, your eyes saw my unformed body. So that means that God was like an architect that sees the house in his mind before he puts it down on paper and before that house gets constructed by the builder, before anybody ever gets the keys. That house existed in the mind of the architect. You existed before sperm and egg ever came together to start creating your physical body that you could move into. You existed in the mind of God, your identity. And that's what I'm going to be talking about this morning, is that every one of us can repurpose the pain of a broken identity into the true identity in Jesus that was created and designed for us before we were born, with the unique characteristics that are as unique to us as our fingerprints. We do that by receiving the gift of new birth that Jesus offers to us. And then by listening to his voice as he begins to unveil and reveal to us the depth and the fullness of our identity, and then pour out grace on us so we can actually walk it out.